Okay. My name's Tamara, and I'm going to be doing your physical exam today. We're going to do cardiovascular, and we're going to do thoracic. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. So first, I'm just going to inspect. Just going to look at the face. I'm going to look at the skin and look for any pallor or any signs of cyanosis. Okay, your skin looks good. Next, I'm just going to be looking at the eyes. I'm just going to shine a light in your eyes. I'm just looking for the vasculature in your eyes. Okay, you can look at that. All right, that looks good. Next, I'm just going to look at the lips and check for cyanosis. Okay. Nope. So I'm just looking for any blue color in your lips, but they look pink and moist, so that's great. Next, I'm going to be looking inside of your nose to look for patency and any occlusion. Okay, you look patent. That's great. And then I'm also going to be looking at the nails to check for clubbing. All right. I don't see any signs of clubbing. That's good. That would be a sign of respiratory illness. So clubbing is great.
Thank you for explaining
Of
that.
course. Next, I'm just going to be looking at the chest. Make sure it's symmetrical and even. So you can just breathe normally. Okay. Respirations look unlabored, and the chest is even, chest rise, and symmetrical. So that's good. Next, we're going to be just counting your respiration. So let me just grab my phone so I can count them. I'm just going to watch your breathing rate to make sure that it is good. Okay, so just give me 30 seconds. I'm just going to watch you breathe. Okay, respirations are 18, so that's a normal finding. Um, so next we're going to move on to palpation. So for this one, I'm just going to, we're going to check for tactile primitives. So if you can just, I'm going to have you sit, move a little bit over. Okay, and then if you can, just turn yourself that way. Perfect. Okay.
Same with my shirt?
No, that's okay for now. That's okay. Okay. So I'm just going to be palpating the back of your chest. So if you can, I'm just going to have you say 99 each time I move my hands. Okay?
99?
Yeah, 99. Just the word. Okay? You can start.
99, 99, 99, 99, 99.
Okay, that's really good. I was just looking for like a even tone. And we're going to do the same thing on the front. So yeah, perfect. Okay. Same thing when I move my hands. You're just going to say 99. Okay? Okay, that's good. So for that one, that test is great. I'm just gonna check your trachea and make sure that it's midline. So midline, so normal finding for you. That's great. So for that, we're gonna move on to percussion. So I'm just gonna percuss the front and the back of your chest. It's not gonna hurt. It's just making sure percuss. Yeah, it's just gonna make sure that your lungs are okay. Okay. So what I'm gonna have you do is turn back on. Perfect. Okay. So we're gonna start percussion. Just breathe normally. Okay. I didn't hear any dullness, so the lungs are good on the back. I'm just gonna have you turn back around to the front, and we're gonna percuss on the front. Okay. Okay. And no dullness on the front either. So the lungs are great for percussion. Um, Next, we're gonna do a testing. So I'm gonna have you turn back around. Yeah. This one I'm just gonna have you lift this up.
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Um, so I'm just gonna do this test with you. It's gonna require you to take a deep breath in, exhale, and then you're gonna hold that exhale. Okay. So ready? So take a deep breath in, exhale, and hold it. Okay. Exhale. Okay. All right. So now I'm just gonna mark this spot. I'm just gonna use your shirt to mark it. So now what I'm gonna have you do, you can take some breaths now. Obviously, breathe normal, catch your breath. Now I'm gonna have you after that, after you catch your breath a little bit, we're gonna take a deep breath in and hold it in. So just don't breathe out.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
Sound good? Okay. So take a deep breath in and hold it, please, if you can. You could breathe now. Sorry. All right. Looks like about 4 centimeters. So that was a normal finding for you for the excursion test. 3 to 5 centimeters is normal, so you're right in that range. So next, after that, we're just gonna do some auscultation of your lungs. So I'm just listening for any like wheezing or any other breath sounds like stridor or anything like that. You don't have any respiratory illnesses, so it should be okay. But we're gonna listen anyways to make sure. Okay. So for this one, I'm just gonna no. So I'm just gonna have you lay flat if you're able to. Thank you. Okay.
No problem there.
Yeah, make yourself comfortable. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna have you lift up the shirt.
How far?
Good. That's okay. Yeah, that one's good. And then this is gonna have to be on your skin, so I'm just gonna lift up your shirt as I go.
Keep going?
Yeah, that's good. Perfect. Yeah, that's good.
That's good.
All right. So I'm just gonna be listening to your lungs on the front side. Okay. Just when I move my stethoscope, if you could just take a breath. If I'm moving too fast, just let me know, okay? All right. All the lungs and all bases sound clear. I didn't hear any wheezing, no stridor, nothing like that. So that's a good thing. Now I'm gonna have you sit. Now I'm gonna have you sit up, and I'm gonna listen to your lungs on the backside. Okay. Yeah, if you can. Okay. Perfect. So now we're going to do the same thing. I'm just going to listen to your lungs on the backside. Each time I move the stethoscope, if you don't mind just taking a breath.
Of course.
Thank you. Okay. Ready? So on the back side, no wheezing, no stridor. Everything sounds clear for your lungs.
I'm gonna live.
You are.
Yay.
You are.
Yes.
Well, your lungs. There's nothing wrong with your lungs, so that's all I can tell you for now. Next, we're gonna move on to the cardiovascular assessment. So this is gonna pretty much just check your peripheral system, your heart. We're gonna do some inspection, same thing, palpation. So for the cardiovascular, I'm going to check your face, just make sure, again, no pallor, skin looks good color. Um, and then I'm just going to look at your lips again. Okay, they're pink. Okay. So we just have to check for something called jugular vein distension. So for this test, I'm going to have you lay flat again. I'm sorry.
No worries.
Okay.
I love laying flat.
Okay. Okay. And now for this one, actually, sorry, I'm gonna have you turn your head to the side. Okay, that's good. So
That was it?
yeah, no, I'm just making sure your jugular vein isn't distended. So that's good. No distension of the jugular vein. Next, you can sit back up. I'm just gonna just be checking your extremities to make sure that they look well perfused. So looking good? Yeah, yeah. Just gonna look at your legs. Okay. Yeah. So they look good. Everything looks well perfused. I don't see any signs of peripheral or vascular disease. So next, we're gonna move on to palpation. So what we're going to be doing is checking for the PMI, and we're also going to be checking for a few different arteries. Okay, so for that one, I'm going to have you, the best way to do this is probably to have you lift up the shirt a little bit.
Okay. Thank you for explaining everything.
No problem.
How far? Right up here? Like that?
Yeah, that's good. So I'm just going to be feeling for the PMI. Lift this up a little bit. So for the PMI, we're going to be checking the fifth intercostal space at the midclavicular line. So for the midclavicular line, we go down to the fifth intercostal space. I'm just feeling for a throw, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel a thrill, so PMI feels good. Next, we're going to be going through all the spots for arteries. Okay. So we're going to start with the carotids. So I'm just going to feel on each side of your neck and just for a pulse, okay? Okay, strong pulse on that side. Strong pulse on that side. Okay, carotids are great. Next, we're going to move on to the brachial. I'm just going to, okay. Strong on that side. Brachial strong on that side. Okay, great. Next, we're going to do the radial and ulnar. So radial first. Beautiful. Radial on this side. Perfect. Okay, ulnar. Okay, perfect. Those are great. Next, we're going to do the popliteal. So it's going to be on the back of your knee. Yeah, I'm sorry. If you can just roll that up. Okay.
No worries. I'm flexible.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. You could yeah, just put your legs down if you can.
Sure.
Sorry, it just makes it. That one's good. So now we're gonna move on to your feet. So we're going to do the posterior tibial pulse and then also the dorsalis penis. So I'm sorry, I'm just gonna. Yeah, you can put your feet up. I'm just gonna. Okay. Dorsalis pedis is good on the left. Okay, and good on the right. Okay. Now this is gonna be the last one, posterior tibial pulse. Okay. Okay. Perfect.
Those are the spots you feel my pulse?
Correct. Yeah. And we just are feeling to make sure that it's a strong pulse on each spot, which yours are all perfect. So that's really good. Okay. And then next we're going to be doing, we're going to be checking capillary refill. So this has to be less than 2 seconds. So I'm going to press down on your nail bed and we just have to make sure that the color comes back within less than 2 seconds. So actually we can start with I'm sorry, I'm going to have to take off your socks. Okay. All right, so I'm just going to press down on your nail bed. Okay, that's less than 2 seconds.
That's okay.
Okay. And then this one. Okay, so there's that one. And sorry, I have to do it on your hands as well.
No, this is fun.
Okay. Less than 2 seconds. And that was less than 2 seconds. Okay. Sorry to take off your socks. Okay. So all of that looks good. Last thing for this one is we're just gonna make sure that you don't have any edema in your lower extremities. Oh, you don't have to look at that one, but no, thank you. We're just gonna check for edema. So I'm just gonna be pressing down on your leg and just making sure that there's no edema. No edema. So that's great. Next, we're going to move on to auscultation of your heart sounds. So for this one, I'm just going to be checking to make sure that I don't hear any murmurs. I'm going to be listening for S1 and S2. Make sure you don't have any extra heartbeats, everything like that. Okay. So for this one, again, I just need you to lay flat. Okay. Thank you. So for the heart auscultation, it's going to be a few different sites. We're going to start off with aortic, which is right at the sternum in the second intercostal space. This one, breathe completely normal. Look down for the sternum. Sorry, I'm just going to look this up. I'm just going to put this up. Okay. Next is pulmonic, left of the sternal border, second intercostal space. Okay, good. Next is Erb's point, left of the sternum, third intercostal. Next is tricuspid, left side of the sternal border, fourth. Okay, great. And the last one is the mitral, fifth intercostal space, mid-clavicular line. All right, heart sounds are great. So that's going to be the end of the exam. Everything looks great. Thanks.
You did a great job.
Thank you.